How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and sadly I am a little bit sick. I'm not feeling too well today. Last night we did dyno the Civic, and I do got to finish making that video on it, and I am super happy with the results. I think you guys are going to really love it. Here's a little sneak peek right here. But anyways, today I figured why not go ahead and post a video that I've had recorded for a minute. I just didn't finish it. But I went to a car event a couple of weeks ago and got some footage. Sadly, they were playing music like the whole time, just blasting that shit. And I didn't want to risk getting copyrighted, so I have to do a voiceover. And that's why I kind of saved it for like a day like this when I'm not feeling too well, just to do it. But anyways, we're gonna go and take a look at this car meet and see what kind of sick builds there are. Honestly, the car meet was kind of dry, so I only really recorded the out there stuff that I thought was either cool or wacky. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, got the car all nice and clean. Trunk is open right now, and the engine cover just because I was cleaning it. Car looks nice. I put tire shine on it. Really sucks washing it in the middle of the day, but I just jumped in my pool after and it felt great. So let's go ahead and let's head on out. What the fuck is going on? All right, guys, we just pulled in. Well, pulled in probably 20 minutes ago, barely parked. So far, not seeing a whole lot of heat, but we're also not at the show yet. We got to walk now across. And we'll go check out. I don't plan on being here too long, honestly. It's hot out. It's just gonna be all the stuff I see at normal car meets anyways, but we'll see if there's anything really eye-catching and the people drifting and stuff. We'll go check out all the fun stuff. What's up? That's cool. All right, so first car that caught my attention was this sticker bomb wrapped Huracan. Sticker bomb, whether you like it or not, I don't like it. Not a huge fan of it. I think it's just like, it's too much of an eyesore. This Miata, however, definitely not an eyesore, as you'll see in a second. Although it looks very clean, you're just thinking, damn, this is a really clean, well-kept Miata. It doesn't look like he molested it at all. Underneath the hood, there's a Corvette motor. There's a big old V8 underneath the hood, and this car couldn't look any cleaner. I'm so happy that he actually did it in an NB Miata rather than an NA Miata, just because I prefer the NB. I'm sorry. The TikTok totally killed the NA Miata for me. This NB silhouette looks so sexy. Car looks amazing. This thing rips, no doubt. What's a SoCal car meet without a Mark IV Supra? Mine sadly wasn't running this day. My fuel rail broke. And I'm kind of annoyed because I just spent a couple hours putting it back together. And everything looks fine in here. And as I was going and just like checking that everything was nice and snug and everything, I went and wiggled the rail, and the mounting point for it, which is no longer there, it snapped. So it's obviously not safe to drive. We only have one mounting point. I'm not gonna do that because they'll just pop out and light my car on fire. So I got to order up the new ones, which means I got to wash a car right now, and it's like 100 degrees out. So let me do that. Not looking forward to this. This one, however, looks relatively clean. Looks like it needs a little bit of a polish, as my boy Alex would say, although mine does as well. It's a 2JZ GTE non-VVTi with a gigantic single turbo. Don't know how much power, obviously, based on the tires. I mean, unless he's got a drag set somewhere else. Those all seasons don't look like they're going to hook up too well. But who knows? He could have multiple maps, in which case it really doesn't matter. Now, this car I've seen on Instagram about 1 billion times. I've never seen it in person. And in person, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, it's just like there are pieces that look incomplete. Like if I'm being quite honest, this front fender area, it's missing something. Like it total like block off plate something. Like seeing the front of a door is never pretty. It just never is, and that's just one thing with cars. There's dirty and ugly parts of them that should not be shown. This car obviously has a lot of money into it. If you don't know what it is, it's a Lamborghini Gallardo with a manual transmission, which is like kind of cool already. Like, yeah, sure, gated, whatever. But it also has a 2JZ motor. So yeah, why not take the V10 Raging Bull and swap in a little Japanese little sushi spinny snail Hiroshima Power of Nagasaki into a Lamborghini? Why not? Like I said, I like the car. I'm not sure what they do with it other than like bring it to shows and stuff. I don't know if they actually like race it or see what it's got. But I mean, it's a cool looking car. It definitely is. There's no denying it's a cool looking car. The exhaust, the titanium pie cuts, it looks crazy, man. Like, it looks absolutely crazy, and it's just like an engineering marvel that they made this work. So you can't really hate on it too much. Well, I mean, you could. And I did a little bit. One thing that's a little harder to hate on is R34 GTR with a gigantic single turbo, the RB26, looking sexy in all of its glory. I still think it's one of the best looking motors ever, and I don't even like Nissan too much. I just think it's a great looking motor appearance wise, which I think is a really lame way to say it, but it is. I mean, it honestly is. The body style of the R34 without the wing, kind of whack, not gonna lie, kind of whack. It definitely needs the wing. I mean, it's like taking a wing off of a WRX STI. It just looks funky. Like, you need the wing, and I'm sticking by that on this one too. Definitely needs the wing. I'm sure like he probably wants it less drag, you know, more aerodynamics and shit, but I think it needs the wing. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest. Next up, we have a BMW. Ha ha ha! Super funny. Insert super original joke here. Now we have Mark V Supra with a Liberty Walk wide body kit, a Nositec wrap. I mean, super deep dish wheels. It's a good looking car. But I can't imagine that it still like performs and handles the same with all of the stuff that's been done to it. And I mean, it is your own car. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But personally, if I had a Mark V Supra, unless I was strictly building a show car, which might be what's at hand here, I would not do this. I would not. I think it looks cool. That's about it. Definitely just looks cool. I don't even really have a big complaint with the wrap, just because the whole car is out there anyways. I don't really have many complaints with it. It's like this is the purpose. It's a billboard. One car I actually weirdly liked. Maybe it's just because I have a strong erection for Murcielagos, but this one with the anime wrap, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the color play here, the neon green and the hot pink. It just like, it got me bricked up, like super bricked up on this one. It had one of the most massive wings I think I've ever seen. Like, holy shit, that is like a fucking 12 by 4 feet, 12 by 5 feet. That thing is massive. It's enormous. I don't like that though. This bullshit diffuser made with some kid's science project fucking hardware, I don't like that. That looks disgusting. I don't know why they did that. It's like all in your face too. Fucking nasty. But the rest of the car, I like it. Weirdly enough. Again, maybe I just love Murcielagos. But the color play, I do like the neon green and the pink. I like that. I don't know what it is. And the anime chick is a side character. Who cares? We don't even look at her. I just like the color play. All right, next car, we got an E30 sedan in this fucking beautiful, like icy blue color. I kind of want to do my Mustang a similar color, weirdly enough. I just like lighter colors on cars. I just like it. It's way easier to maintain, and this E30 looks beautiful. I mean, I like it. This is like where I started to like run out of stuff to record. Like, I already kind of got all the sick shit. I mean, there is still cool stuff to come. Oh God, it was so funny. I heard some guy say, "Oh dude, it's got a Challenger front end on this thing." Oh my God, man, I wanted to fucking shoot myself in the head. It's not a Challenger front end. I mean, it's an ugly ass fucking body kit, but it's not a Challenger front end. Like, it just looks similar. Anyways, yeah, not a fan of the body kit, not a fan of the fenders, and I mean the rear. God, this car is kind of an eyesore. I just like, I like the wheels, I like the color, I like the ducktail. I don't like the lack of a rear bumper, and I don't like the front end. I could live with everything else. This RX-7 in this olive green khaki color is really fucking clean. I have not seen an RX-7 this color yet. I still blame Mammy for making this color popular, even though she's not that big. But I mean, I feel like after she did her Mustang in this color, everyone started doing this color. I know Fresh Kicks was doing this color. Like, everyone started doing this color, and I mean, it's a good color. It's a good, like, subtle color that like pops, and you don't see too often. And on this RX-7, it rocks it really well. Rocks it really well. I like the hood too. It's pretty much the same style as the hood on my Supra. But I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with this. The BBSs, it just made the car look absolutely like just clean as hell. Speaking of RX-7s, this is one of my buddy's RX-7s right here. I think it's like 650 wheel horsepower or something. Weighs absolutely nothing because everything on this goddamn car is carbon fiber. Yeah, that thing's probably a fucking monster. And I believe he two-steps it. I don't know if I got it on camera, but which RX-7 would you take? It's also wrapped in a Tiny Bot chrome gold or something like that. I don't know what the exact color is, but it's Tiny Bot wrap, so looks really nice. This is one of the fastest cars at the event. It was Dan Ruse. I don't know how to say his name. I don't even know if I said it right, but it's like a ridiculously fast GTR. Just from taking a look at it, you can tell. I don't know the exact horsepower numbers on it, and I didn't stick around. I don't know if he raced it, but yeah, I mean, if I'm getting a GTR, I'm doing it like that. That shit That shit looks mean. I don't care if this R35 is missing a wing. I don't care because I know it's got like 1,500 horsepower or something like that, like some ridiculous amount. I'm cool with that. I'll take that. Finally, a Lambo with Lambo doors. If you didn't think an Aventador can get any thicker, then you haven't seen this one right here. This bitch is hella thick. But yeah, super thick Aventador. Like I can only imagine, like this thing probably doesn't fit in parking spots all too well. Definitely would not want to go through a drive-through on this bad boy. The only thing that I don't like about Aventadors is like they look super crazy. They're super big and they're super like aggressive, but I mean, shit, my 12C smokes them. I mean, like, I just think of like for like Lambo's kind of like top tier, you know, most expensive car besides like some of the more ridiculous shit. It shouldn't be being beat by like Huracans and shit. Like, I don't know. That's just me. It's totally a flex though. Like this thing is totally a fucking flex and it looks sick. All right, next car. I honestly forgot what this one was, so we're gonna be as surprised as each other right here. It looks like some sort of BMW E36 maybe with a, I can't even see it. I see a supercharger, but my video is so dim. It was starting to get dark, as you can tell. I couldn't see jack shit. It looks like some sort of, I'm guessing a swap or I can't even see it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm just gonna look at Mammy. Hi, Mammy. How you doing back there? I turn on my light here. Looks like some sort of BMW V8 swap with a supercharger. So very nice. I couldn't see jack shit. I'm sorry, guys. I expected it to look better on camera. This color caught my eye. It was like a really dark brown gold color, which looked pretty sick on this Hellcat. One of those colors where, once again, it's like not super in your face and it's more subtle, but when it catches your eye, it really does catch your eye. I think this color worked really well on this car and this setup. I don't know if I would do that color just because it's a little too dark for my liking, but definitely looks good. Looks elegant. Got to make sure the Coast Guard can see you in case you get stranded, you know? Got to make sure you stand out a little bit, you know? If you're battleship gray like every other Challenger out there, they're just gonna think you're a Navy aircraft carrier. No, that's not gonna work. Anyways, yeah, I think this was the last car or cars I recorded. We have this sexy Aventador SVJ right here. Looks like the one I slaughtered, but that one was gray. And then we have a McLaren 570, which again looks nice, but missing a fucking wing, looks bald as hell. But yeah, both very cool cars. The event overall, I think, was chill, but it didn't have as much as I thought it was gonna have. Like, there was a lot of regular ass traffic. All right, we're leaving right now. The meet was okay. I mean, it kind of just seemed like a normal ass meet. There was a lot of cool exotics. The best thing there by far though is Mammy. Quick fit check, Mammy. Oh, look at the J's. Look at the J's. Oh, going up. We got the Fashion Nova jeans, not sponsored because I don't know what they are. I'm just saying shit, okay? And then what's your shirt? What's your shirt right there?
Fashion Nova.
Atta girl, yeah. And then the Bronx hat. We got the Yankee with brim. Yeah, we're out of here. So we're gonna go link up with Brian and go do some other shit. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep recording. We'll see. 1, 2, 3.